What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Traveling Tempest YouTube channel. So today's topic is going to be truck driving gear. What is in the truck and why? Okay, so this really depends on a lot of factors. What type of freight you're going to be pulling, where you're going to be, what's required by the shipper, receiver, your carrier, etc., etc. But some general things that you can kind of count on 100% of the time to need are like basic tools, and just a general knowledge of how some of the things work on the truck, which comes with getting your CDL in the first place, properly mounted and secured, etc., etc. And that's probably like one of the most basic things you can get that will just save you time and money on the road. And whether you're a company driver or an owner operator, it's still going to save you money because replacing a mud flap and waiting on somebody or whatever, mud flaps are the most common things that I've seen on trailers that are missing. So just being able to replace one yourself, have a little bit of some kind of brake clean or degreaser, always have extra fluids, coolant, oil, windshield washer fluid, a hammer. Hammers are great for the truck. Typically I'll rock a pair of bolt cutters or little tin snips for all those pesky metal seals that are on dry vans and reefers. And then bolt seals you need bolt cutters for. So those are the things kind of for dry van. Now, if you're running tanker flatbed stuff, you're going to need a lot more than that. Flatbed stuff, you're going to need chain binders, chains, straps, strap winder, if you care to have one, tarps, bungees, and a cheater bar. And a cheater bar is just essentially a thing that goes into the thing that winds the strap to tighten it to the freight on the flatbed. Edge protectors if they're required, whatever. Just again, depending on the type of freight that you are pulling on the flatbed. And for those of you who don't know what a flatbed is, it's just a flat thing that attaches to the truck like that, and it pulls it as such. So tankers are just the big cylindrical objects that get pulled behind a truck and a semi-truck, essentially. Now, back to the shippers and carriers and receivers, right? So some of these guys want you to have hard hats. So for instance, my company, when I got partnered up with them, gave us hard hats, gave us safety glasses, stuff like that. And I actually have a pair in here, but this is what they look like, and they just fit right over my big silly glasses I got on right now because I can't see anything without them. And so as far as the other stuff that most shippers and receivers will require, typically they'll require some kind of long clothing. A lot of them don't care for joggers like this, but stuff like this is generally alright, better than having short sleeves on and having a chance for your skin to get caught on something or you to get caught on something. And then just a nice pair of gloves, fueling gloves, gloves for taking your seals off with tools. Guys, you do not want to cut yourselves with those metal seals. They are brutal. They will slice right through your fingers. Haven't had it happen to myself personally, but I've seen plenty of gore stories out in the wild. So just have a decent pair of gloves when you're back there cutting seals, taking them off, all that fun stuff. It's not fun to get nicked on your hands and then see it all day and feel it all day, and it's just a pain. It's pain, guys. Then, just general, keep your trailer locked. If you've got a dry van or a reefer, any deterrent's better than no deterrent. Freight thefts happen, unfortunately, all the time, and just a little ounce of prevention there is worth a pound of cure. And that's just security for the freight. Load bars, if you need them, for reefer freight and dry van freight, sometimes there'll be E-tracks, which are little rectangular slots that a clip will fit into, either a bar or a actual strap, and that's used to secure the freight so it doesn't move if you have to brake or go around a curve or whatever. The curves are, you should be slowing down for those. But yeah, with flatbed, you're going to need a headache rack you're going to just need extra storage, period, for all the extra tarps, binders, chains, straps, edge protectors, cheater bar, and the rest of the stuff that I don't know about because I don't have all of the stuff for it. I do have a headache rack, but I don't have all the stuff for it. But just in general, those things are kind of the niceties to have, and that's just very basic stuff to do the job. If you're in reefer, you should probably have a thermometer. You should have a way to check your tire pressure and stuff, a way to do your pre-trip. You should always have a paper logbook just in case your ELD goes down, now that it's fully mandated and fully in effect since I think like 2016 or something. So reefer dry van, those are the big box trailers, rectangulars, locks, seals, straps, a basic toolkit, change a mud flap, whatever, take an old one off, it's fucked up, whatever, screwed up, gotta edit that out. Actually, I'm not going to. Skateboards or flatbeds, gotta have all that equipment I said before. And then tankers, sometimes you'll need a seal, sometimes I have different seals, depends on the tanker, and sometimes they seal them with a metal seal, sometimes they don't, sometimes they seal them with whatever, just to make sure that there's some kind of record of it being completely closed. So that is essentially that. Long clothes for any shipper receiver is always going to be a plus. And then just find something comfortable to drive in. You don't need to wear boots all the time. You don't need to wear sneakers all the time. You don't need to wear flip-flops all the time. Wear whatever's comfortable while you drive. You can drive barefoot. It's not illegal anywhere, despite what anybody says. It's a little weird, but it's okay. People drive without feet. So, it's all good. So, that being said, that was basically a rudimentary truck driver gear list. What's in the truck and why. Just, some basic tools to get the job done. Big thing for us is because we have dunnage in the trailer for various products, which dunnage just braces a product from moving laterally or laterally the other way. And they're just pieces of wood, so we have crowbars as well, because we have to sometimes go in there and get those nails out of the floor after the boards just go right through the nail, like it wasn't even there in the first place. So yeah, that's just a basic list of the gear that would be required to be a truck driver, kind of what's in the truck for me, and just to overall make the job easier, safer for you and everybody else. right? So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment if you have a video idea, you want me to do a topic or something. I am trying to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week this year minimum, and then Saturday, Sunday will be bonus days. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, peace.